We have a lot to grind during this event right now. I still need the Holiday Pikachu and the Psyduck, but not only that, we need to get more of those Holiday Eevees as well. We're very close to completing that set, and I would love to do it. And speaking of completing sets, I really want to complete the Shiny Vanilla family as well. But we are starting off with a Shiny Alolan Vulpix, so, you know, it's kind of a fun thing to run into. This is basically the Sandshrew of part 2, and who knows, maybe this one will be a decent one. I mean, they're really good for PvP. You should be catching as many of these as possible. If you are even thinking about getting into PvP right now, Alolan Ninetales, both Shadow and Normal, are pretty disgusting in Great League. And I believe they have some play in Ultra League, but mostly you see them in Great League. This one is not really a PvP one, but it's still a shiny, which is cool. But yeah, we're gonna keep hunting around, hoping we find some good shinies that I've been looking for. And of course, we're gonna do our routes, get cells, yada yada. We're just gonna go for a good grind today, and hopefully something cool will happen. Well, I'm sad to report that the first route has not given us any cells, but Mateo's here, so we will exchange a gift with him. Maybe we'll get something not from Japan this time. We've been getting a lot of Japanese gifts, which is great for the elegant form, I believe it's called. But this one is from Markelberg, Sachsen, Germany. I mean, that's cool. We got one from Germany. I'll bookmark that. And I did get an egg from this guy somewhat recently, from Mateo specifically, but obviously not this time. And let's just click on the Delibird, not purple. 3 2-kilometer eggs here. Let's see what we get. This one is a Smoochum. We're really hoping to see another shiny Eevee or a shiny Duck from one of these. So, well, that's an Eevee. That's cool. Now we just need to see that, but just a little bit wider. It is another Eevee at least, but not shiny one. Very happy to say that route number 2 gave us a cell, just a single one. And we almost had a car crash back there. Wonderful. But yeah, there was a Psyduck right here that I kind of eagerly clicked on and caught. There is a Pikachu somewhat nearby, and we have to be a little bit quick because Goku's going to be picking me up for the gym very soon, so we need to get that. I've got an Instance Pikachu here that isn't shiny, but I found the wild one. That's also not shiny as well. We only have, like, I want to say 2 or 3 more days left for this thing, so I'm really hoping it works out, but if it doesn't, you know, it's RNG, but man, I really want to get this thing. And this one ran, even better.
Many hours later.
Well, that was a good gym sesh. It's been a while since I went because of the Christmas season, yada yada, you know, being with family and such, but it was really good. And we now have 3 2-kilometer eggs here, so let's see what we get for these. We get a Duck. That would have been really cool. Also, there's fireworks going on in the background, apparently. There's an Eevee. This was not a bad batch so far. I mean, they weren't shiny, but this is what we're looking for. Definitely not bad, though. I came over here specifically because there's apparently a Duck on this stop somewhere, but of course, wouldn't you know it, there's another shiny Galarian Darumaka. This might be number 10. I haven't deleted any of these yet, so I'll have to count these up a little bit just to see. But I sure do hope that the Duck is shiny as well, and I, for a second there, thought that was gonna run away. Come on, big guy. Yeah. I mean, just because I've been getting a lot of them doesn't mean I don't want to catch it. 1, 2, and 3. There we go. Now, are you going to be a good one? Most of them have been pretty bad. Yeah, definitely not. And here's the Duck. It's not blue, but that's fine. There's actually another Duck a little down this way, so we'll try to check that one too. And there's the Duck. It's not blue still. It is a full odds, but I really hope we get at least one. And of course, we want to get another one too because it does evolve. But let's just see if that was the one, but I do believe, yeah, no, that was the one. For fun though, not shiny. We've got a Pikachu and a Psyduck here, so we'll do the Pikachu first, not shiny. How about the Duck? Oh God, I really want to see that one. Honestly, I don't know what it is about today, but I have not been seeing a lot of these costumes. Like, they're out for sure, but they're definitely not super out. And I say that, and then a Delibird shows up, but it's not shiny. A single 2-kilometer egg is an Eevee. Unfortunately, not a shiny one. I knew this was gonna happen eventually, and of course now I have to cross the road, but we got ourselves a shiny Lickitung, and it's an 804. Oh, no way. So close to a Shundo. You're kidding me. That's so cool, though. A 98% shiny. I will say I am very genuinely surprised about this one, because I know it's a boosted shiny, but like the odds that we got this is crazy. If you haven't already smashed that subscribe button yet, please do. We're not stopping here. We've got a lot more grinding to go. 3 2s and 10. Maybe, just maybe, there'll be something good in these. I mean, that 5-kilometer egg was really good. A 98% shiny is crazy. I've never hatched a Shundo, though, but I'm not complaining. 98s, I don't think I've ever done that either, so that's pretty cool. Those 2Ks weren't overly great, though. I mean, there was one Eevee, which is nice, and I was hoping that'd be a Tyrant, and I've instanced a Pikachu. Still isn't it? And wouldn't you know it, another Zorua for a video. Love seeing it, though I'd love to hit it, too. There we go. We have hit it. Now, hopefully, we will get a blue one. That would be great. Again, I would love to complete that set. That is also for the shiny living dex. So let's see it right here. Blue Zorua would be insane, but it's not insane, sadly. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't believe it happened, but we finally got the shiny Pikachu. 474. I don't know if that's a good CP to look for, but it sure is a shiny, and I am beyond happy about it, because we have seen thousands of these things, but we finally finally got that shiny Pikachu. Now, honestly, we do need 2 of them to complete the set, but I'm pretty content with the 1 here. And it's whatever when it comes down to IVs, but we finally got that shiny Pikachu. And boy, oh boy, does it feel great. But we still have a lot to grind for, so we're gonna keep doing that. Is there anything else around here that's worth checking? I mean, I think I already checked this Pikachu. Yeah, I definitely checked these Pikachus already. But I know that there's gonna be some big clusters coming up, plus I see some stuff on the nearby. We might get something else, but honestly, I cannot believe that we finally freaking got this thing. And the good times keep on rolling. Another shiny Eevee. Once we catch this thing, that means we only need to get our hands on, well, we got a slapback, but I was about to say, we're only gonna need to get our hands on 2 more after this, which is crazy. And I'm not above trading for them at this point, but maybe we'll get lucky before the end of this event and finish the entire thing off. Let's see what a 277 was. Okay, you gonna show me? There we go. 1450. Not great, but does not matter. This is going to probably be the Espeon or the Sylveon. We've got some 2Ks here, or at least this one. There should be another one after this one, but I could be wrong. Nope, there it is. Cool, good to know. Are you gonna be good for us? Yeah, it's Galarian Darumaka. And apparently there was a 10. Didn't know that either. I literally saw these things hatching and decided to whip out the camera. But not looking too great. I mean, that's not bad actually, but the rest of them are not the greatest. We have a single 2 here. It could turn out to be good. That's happened in the past. This one, oh my goodness. Might be calling it really soon, but I'm hopeful that we can find something else. Like there was these Eevees over here, which was really awesome, but unfortunately none of them are shiny. But I really can't complain today. We got this Eevee right here, which by the way, I'm just gonna bring it up now. I'm sure this is something a lot of you guys might have known. But look at the bottom corner here. When I click on the Eevee, the actual icon next to my avatar icon starts getting all happy too. I didn't even know that was a thing, but that's pretty fun.
The next day.
Well, good morning, everybody. It's now the next day, and man, let me tell you, we've already had a productive start. I'm currently actually getting lunch right now, and I just decided, just have lunch and then head out. And I got a shiny Bulbasaur in there, and then on a lure, I got myself a shiny Shelmet, which was very surprising. And I had to stealth outside real quick because, well, Cruz sent me this in a raid. We got ourselves a shiny female Santa Hat Pikachu, so let's catch this thing real quick. We're gonna throw a Pineapple Berry on it because it is a shiny from a raid. It is a guaranteed catch, and we also get it. It's a guaranteed catch the moment you hit it, as long as you're not going too fast, of course. If you're going too fast, there's a chance that it will pop out, but most times it is a guaranteed catch. So let's see how good it is. It is a 11, 14, 10. Hey, I'm really happy. Technically, we've completed the Pikachu set, though I do like having the male and the female Pikachu, so I might need to get a third before I can evolve it, but even if I don't get that third one, I might just evolve the male. But very happy with this. Cruz, thank you very much. But on that note, I'm gonna head back in and eat the rest of my lunch, and then I'll be back out with you guys. Well, the daily did give us a shiny. I mean, we have probably 10. By the end of this event, I should check and see how many of these I got. But we have been getting really lucky with Galarian Darmanitan. Like, ridiculously lucky with this thing. Way too many of them. I really hope that if you needed this shiny, that you got it, because they were pretty much everywhere and pretty boosted. But this one is a 9, 10, 8. Cool enough. I'm looking for a snow cone. Yeah, there it is right there. Not pink. Somebody called the fire department because we've got a Galarian Moltres right here. Weirdly strange how that showed up as soon as these guys drove past me here, but let's try to catch this thing real quick, shall we? Golden Raspberry, let's get an Ultra Ball, and I got a sign right over there I can put you on top of. I really hope this stays here. This is not put up too well, but that's fine. We just need to catch this bird, hopefully. Now, I know some of you have been hearing about this guaranteed critical catch trick. It does not work on the Galarian birds, apparently, and in fact, it doesn't work on a few things, which is kind of sad. But it is what it is. We'll try our best to get a good throw on this thing, and it's come back down. So, we throw, and it attacks. That's fine. Let's try, oh, that's a terrible one. We got a nice throw on it. I really thought that the circle was the same, but one, it breaks out, and it's gone forever, isn't it? Cool. Well, I mean, we've seen an Articuno, a Zapdos, and a Moltres all within a week, which is pretty cool. And we got a shiny on the daily, so that's fun too. Milo has invited me to a Pikachu. Can we double up on the shiny Pikachus for the day from raids? We do not. But thank you, Milo, very much for the invite. I very much appreciate it, because honestly, I just really kind of want to get that last one. I know I already have 2, and I've mentioned this before a little bit, but I do want to complete that set. Though I don't really care about the female and male Raichu. I don't think it looks as good. But for fun, a 515 is not the hundo, but it is a 15, 10, 11. Got another raid from the Thurman Ghost. We can only do so many of these, so not a shiny one from this one, but thank you, Thurman. And here's a batch of 2 2-kilometer eggs. I had a whole batch of 5 of them, and then they just decided to hatch without me getting to see them. But number 1 is an Amora. There were a lot of those in there. I will give it that. There were a lot of Amoras in those batch of 5. But how about this one? An Eevee. Cool. Speaking of Eevee, though, the one that we instanced yesterday is now ready to be an Espeon. All you have to do is walk with it for 10 kilometers, and I believe you might also have have to get 2 buddy hearts, but that's also what you get in 10 kilometers. It takes 5 kilometers for you to get a candy with Eevee. But anyways, let's turn it into a shiny Espeon with the hat. I was thinking about it, like, I would rather the Umbreon be a little better if we did get like a PvP one, because it would be fun to use it. And Sylveon's also good for PvP, so I thought, you know, let's just turn this one into Espeon. And it looks really nice. It looks really, really good. And there we go. All we need is Umbreon and Sylveon, and we are done with the holiday hat set. And we still have today and tomorrow to try to achieve it on our own. But again, I'm just gonna say it, I am not against trading for those last 2 Eevees. Like, we've been really lucky with these ones. Another single 2K is a duck. Oh, that would have been so magical. And this is potentially my last remotable Pikachu raid of the day. Wolverine sent it, so thank you very much. It's not a shiny one, but we have gotten one from raid, so at least we know that they do exist in there. We've got more 2s here. Maybe these ones will have something shiny on them, like that. That would have been perfect. One of the last costume things I'm looking for this event. So, yeah, that's not it though. We don't want that anymore. I'm gonna give you 2 seconds to guess what our next shiny is. It is here. Did you guess that it was an Alolan Vulpix? Out of everything, that's what it was. These are boosted, of course, so it's not that shocking that we got one, of course. But in the end of the day, I'm always happy to get shinies. And like I mentioned before, these are good for PvP, so I'd love to have a good shiny one for PvP. So let's take a look at this one. It is not PvP at all. We got ourselves a 12-0-12. And the incense provides us with another boosted shiny. We got ourselves a Bronzor here. This one is weather boosted. Pretty fun to see it nonetheless. I think that's our 3rd shiny boosted. Actually, no, 4th. Technically with that Pikachu. That Pikachu is shiny boosted in the raids, apparently. So yeah, that's 4 shiny boosted Pokemon right in one day. This one right here is, it's fine. I mean, it was weather boosted, so it couldn't have been a 0, but it is a 966. But I need ducks. Oh wow, we got a Pikachu over here. There's, I got one over here, not shiny. And that's pretty much everything I want to check. But man, I just really want you to be blue. And I don't know how I've completely forgotten about it, but we do have a field research breakthrough box, so let's claim the stuff. Oh, we got a remote raid pass. That's very rare. And we get a Lapras. Could have been shiny. This one's 1109, and I believe it's 1135 is what we're looking for when it comes down to a hundo, but still a cool one to get. I was hoping to get 3 of them stacked together, but this one's just a tad early, and it's a Smoochum. And here are the other 2 eggs. What do we get? A Galarian Darumaka. Number 2, please be just a tad better. It's not better at all, really. I have Incense to Zorua. That's pretty fun. Also, a friend of mine just recently got the shiny, which is crazy. I think they literally just got it like an hour ago, too, so huge shout out to them. Hopefully, we will get lucky here and get ourselves a shiny of it. Let's see what happens. 3, 2, 1. It's not blue, unfortunately. But big shout out to them. I'm happy for them. 2 more 2s with an Amora. And the second one is another Eevee. Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot believe it. Another one. We got another one. Still hunting that duck. We actually found an XXL duck, which was really cool. Definitely for those showcases as well, which I'm doing pretty good with, surprisingly. I think I'm still first place in all of them, but there's still time for me to lose those ones, so it's good to get extra larges, even though we already are ranked 1 in most of them. But a shiny is a shiny when it comes to this, and it's a decent PvP one. You never know, Galarian Darmanitan could turn out to be pretty decent, or maybe even as a Darumaka could be decent, so that actually will be one I might hold on to. And another boosted shiny. We've got a shiny Sneasel. I do love the colors of this thing, so let's catch this thing. It's definitely getting a little chilly tonight, and it's kind of hard for me to throw right now, and trust me, I know that it's worse where you are. I definitely believe you, but my goodness, let me hit this thing. There we go, we hit it. But yeah, up north, I'm sure it's a lot worse than it is here, but I mean, living here for as long as I have now has taken away all of my cold resilience. I've definitely become a wuss, sadly enough, but is it a good sneeze? It's definitely not. 657, but that's our 5th boosted shiny of this video, so that's fun. And the Darumaka goodness continues. Another incensed one, which is pretty cool. I don't know how many shinies we're at in this video so far, but we're definitely doing really well today. I know most of them have been boosted shinies, but some of them have been pretty rare ones, so I can't complain. It's been a pretty solid grind, plus we're getting things that we wanted today. So those IVs aren't the best. We got ourselves, I think, a 980, but obviously our big goal now is to get the duck here. I've already clicked on this one and it wasn't shiny, but we have another one. It's still not blue. And why not? I still need one more Vanillite to finish that family. Let's check these 2. Neither of them were pink. I promise you, I'm not making this up. Shiny Galarian Darumaka, number probably a billion. 818 CP, I have no idea what's gonna be good for this thing, like what we're looking for. But yet again, it comes off the incense, so maybe it'll be a good one. Not that that really affects anything, but it's a 10-7-4, I wanna say. That's something. Well, I'm happy to say that our next shiny is actually a full-out shiny. We got ourselves a Purloin here. This was the Singapore Safari Zone's released shiny, so it's cool to see it here. I think I've gotten at least 2 here. I got one of Hawaii once, so it's definitely not super uncommon. It's basically like the Rattata of Gen 5, but still cool to see it. Now let's take a look at this thing. How good are you? Yeah, we got a 12-10-1. I have to say that we're getting very lucky with shinies today and yesterday as well. Well, unfortunately, we're gonna have to wrap up the grind here. It is currently 11 at night. I'm really tired, and I still have have to edit this thing. But for the 2 days that this video took place, we got ourselves 15 shinies. But I mean, we got 2 Pikachus, we got the Eevee that's now an Espeon, we got a Shelmet, which is pretty cool. We got 5 Galarian Darumaka's, which is not overly the best, but like, I mean, we had some good shiny rates, so I really can't complain. And I'm thinking we definitely need to evolve one of these Pikachus, and I'm thinking we're gonna do this one, the male. Specifically just because I really like the heart-shaped tail on the female, plus it's in a Premier Ball. I just think that this looks a little better this way. We're gonna turn the male into a Raichu. So here we go, let's do it. And now we've technically completed that set. I do still wanna hopefully get myself a male shiny Pikachu, but at this point, I would gladly trade for it, as well as 2 additional Eevees. I don't want them to be Umbreon or Sylveon specifically, but I will gladly take, you know, the kilometers that I have to walk with them and everything. But anyways, there it is. We've got ourselves the Raichu. So now we've got Pikachu and Raichu down. We really just need to get that duck, and hopefully we'll get it by tomorrow, because tomorrow is the final day of the event. Or today by hopefully the time that you're watching this. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button if you enjoyed today's video, and let me know in the comments down below. What are you hoping to get on the final day of the event? And also, have you gotten most of the stuff you've been hunting for? Please let me know. And if you're really enjoying the content and you want to see even more of it, I highly suggest this video over here. But with that being said, I'll see you in the next one.